What's going on, guys? It is Game Informer 77 back at it again with another video. And in this video I want to talk about a what if battle. Like, I was watching Dragon Ball Super or reading news about Dragon Ball Super, and like, this man Jiren is so overpowered, and so I thought, like, in my mind I was just like thinking, oh man, like who would be enough to beat Jiren? And my first instinct, like my first thought, would be, of course, Vegito. Vegito would like be my first thought. Like, he came to my mind, and I feel like Vegito would win, but I'm gonna give my explanation for Vegito winning. Now, Vegito is obviously extremely powerful, like is the strongest fused character of Dragon Ball of all time. You cannot say, you cannot deny it. It's just the facts. Vegito is the strongest fused character. And a lot of you butthurt fans are gonna be like, what? No, Merge Zamasu's way stronger, blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, you're wrong. Vegito is way stronger than Merge Zamasu. Vegito is the strongest fused character of all time. And we have Jiren, which is the strongest character in Dragon Ball Super of all time. We, of course, Dragon Ball logic, in the next arc there's probably gonna be somebody 10 times stronger than what Jiren is. Yes, I know. But yeah, as of right now, as of this recording, Dragon Ball Super, Jiren is the strongest unfused character in the series. Now, before we get started, I want to get their backstories straight out. Now, debuting back in the Dragon Ball Z Buu Saga, Vegito was extremely powerful. His base form to be Super Saiyan 3 Buuhan level. If you guys don't know who Buuhan is, it's Majin Buu or Super Buu, or with Gohan, Ultimate Gohan absorbed in him. Now that was his base form, and that was said to be stronger than Super Saiyan 3. And stacked on top of that, Vegito went Super Saiyan on top of that, which is a 50 times multiplier base. Now, this made Vegito easily the strongest character of Dragon Ball Z. And we go a few years later into Dragon Ball Super, and his base is still, and Vegito still proves to be the strongest, and his base form is Super Saiyan God, of course, because, Vegeta and Goku too, both of them combined, their base form would be able to one-shot everybody in Z. I don't care what you have to say. Z is nothing compared to Super. That's all I gotta say. And, now, Vegito is able to do a lot of things, the combined attacks between both Goku and Vegeta. For example, he can do the split finger shot, he can do Spirit Sword, the final Kamehameha, Big Bang attack, Kamehameha. He can do instant transmission, a variety of moves that Vegito can do in his arsenal. Now, that's enough about Vegito. Now I'm going to get on to Jiren. Now, Jiren we don't know how strong Jiren is. Of course, let me put it this way. So basically, Jiren is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue level Goku. We know that for a fact. And this man is more than universal. He can destroy, like, maybe, I'm not even joking around when I say this, he can destroy 2 universes. Because if you guys do not know this, if you guys are new to Dragon Ball Super, or in general, or you're just trying to get into it or whatever, I'll explain in a minute. And for those of you guys who already know this, just sit tight. Now, Jiren, back into the Battle of Gods arc, Goku and Beerus were fighting, of course, and so basically they were so powerful to the point where they were blowing up suns and planets. So each punch they collided with, they kept blowing up suns and planets, and eventually they could have blown up the whole universe. Now, Jiren managed to dodge it with his index finger, like, not even flinching, just boom, flicked out his finger and dodged Super Saiyan God's Goku full power attack, and he was able to tank Super Saiyan Blue times 20 Kaioken. He was able to tank that. Now, we don't know how much of a power boost or multiplier Super Saiyan Blue is. We just know that it's just stronger than God. But that, imagine if it was 50 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 or whatever. Don't quote me on this. And Kaioken times 20 on top of that. Jiren is a force to be reckoned with. And on top of that, this man pushed back a spirit bomb with energies from Universe 7, which consists of Gohan, Piccolo, Frieza, Android 17, 18, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, or excuse me, not Yamcha, Master Roshi. All these fighters managed to put their hands up and give them energy to Goku. And this man managed to dodge it like if it was a volleyball with one hand, guys. With one hand. This just proves how powerful Jiren is. Now, Jiren is... we don't know how strong Jiren is. We don't know if this is him like fully trying, because if you see with Dragon Ball Super episode 110, when Goku goes Ultra Instinct for the first time, basically what happens is that Goku became Jesus and he was keeping up with Jiren. And so the moment when Goku started to get better, Jiren was starting to use more than half of his power, I guess. Because let's just say, I think personally for me, Jiren was fighting, you know, around less than 50%. But then when Goku went Ultra Instinct, he kept bumping up his power. Not necessarily using full power, but, you know, pretty, you know, like 60%, somewhere around there. But it's kind of hard to tell. We don't know how strong officially Jiren is. Now, my point is that Vegito is stronger than Jiren because, let's say, for example, alright, so... If we were to put Ultra Instinct on top of Vegito Blue or whatever Vegito would be a force to be reckoned with. Now, I'm gonna throw a high ball and say that he could be potentially, of course, he's going to be stronger than Whis, stronger than Vados, and maybe stronger than the Angels, and possibly go par with the Daishinkan, but not able to beat the Daishinkan, because that's just throwing a high ball and saying that he's basically stronger than Xeno or the Daishinkan. Now, with Vegito having Ultra Instinct, he would be able to tie the match with Jiren. He would not necessarily give Jiren a run for his money, but he would have a good match, and at the end of the day, Vegito would win. Vegito would be, like I said, Vegito would be a force to be reckoned with. Vegito would just basically dominate Jiren. Then again, we don't know how strong Jiren is, just because of the fact, like I said, we don't know how strong he is. You know, he has not shown most of his power, and so I can't really say, you know, he's stronger than all the gods of destruction. You know, definitely for a fact, he could be stronger than Beerus. He's stronger than his god of destruction from Universe 11, Vermoth. So yeah, like I said, Vegito would be able to win. If this was a straightforward, non-cocky battle, Vegito would have it in the bag. Vegito would just decimate him. Now, with Ultra Instinct. Now, if this was without Ultra Instinct, let's say if there's no time limit, like we're in the time of void, where there's no space and time, let's just say that. If this was Super Saiyan Blue Vegito with no time limit, he would just go Kaioken times 20, stack that on top of that, and then we'll just be able to still beat Jiren. Now, I agree with this, you know, because either way, Vegito is the strongest character, you know, and in regards of him coming into the turn of power, I don't see it happening, because Vegito coming into the turn of power, there would just be no point of having a turn of power in the first place, because number one, Vegito, it would just be game, like it was just like not prove, like it would just be pointless to have Vegito in every arc, you know, to like just decimate every villain that comes in his way, you know. Hey Vegeta, hey Goku, you know, let's just put on the Batara earrings and then just beat this bad guy. You know, it would just not make any sense for them to do that. Now, then again, we have not seen Vegito or Gogeta get a run for his money. We have not seen that ever happen in Dragon Ball history. We have not seen that. Now, it would be interesting to see that, but like at the same time, you know, like I said, you can't have Vegito in every arc. Now, like I said, Jiren is extremely powerful. He was able to... This man is overpowered. He was managed to block Super Saiyan God's full power attack, and on top of that was managed to dodge Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, And on top of that, he was managed to defend off against Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, if the fight would have kept on, Jiren would have probably lost. But still, yeah, like that is my opinion. You know, of course, I think that Ultra Instinct Vegeta would have probably would have won. Yeah, guys. So that has been my what if battle. If you guys want this to continue, please drop a like, subscribe. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but it probably will be today or tomorrow. But like I said, thank you guys for all the support you've shown. Please hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, like it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.